Hi, my name is Jackson Summers, and today I will be talking about eczema and understanding and living with it from my presentation. Overview of what's going to be discussed in this presentation. It's essentially going to be what is eczema, how it affects me and how it can affect anyone, why this topic is relevant and how it affects 30 million people and 30 million Americans, and just my experience with it and how it's not just dry skin. So, for starters, what is eczema? Eczema is a chronic condition causing itchy and inflamed skin. It can be red skin literally anywhere. Like, for reference, I have it on my neck. I have it on my hands. It's kind of not there right now. It's on my wrists. And then especially it's on my arms. Right now it's kind of under control. There's several different types that can appear in several different ways. There's certain things that can cause it to occur and make it persist. You can make it go down. There's a lot that goes into it, and it breaks down the skin barrier. It can scab if it gets to a really bad point, and it affects anyone. I've had it, I think, since I was 8 or 9 years old, and I've had it when I first started. I had it on the inside of my arms and on the back of my legs. Now it's hands, wrists, arms, neck, and even my face if it gets really bad. So it's not fun to deal with, especially scabbing all the time with that. Visuals. So like I said, it's red, dry, flaky skin. It's very itchy, and they worsen the more you scratch them. And oftentimes they can start as small bumps, and it's just really rough skin. And oftentimes it'll sting, it'll burn, and they're just more often than not, they're prone to just flaring up. It takes nothing for it to flare up. And some of the common causes and triggers with this, weather, huge. Allergies, massive. For one, a lot of things that I have to do personally to keep it under control is I have to use certain detergents, I have to use certain body wash, conditioner, literally anything. And as soon as for example, as soon as I get out of the shower, I have to use my steroid cream for it, as well as just moisturize, a Cetaphil or an Aquaphor. Stress is huge for it. Even for me, it truly can make a difference, even when I'm taking care of it and doing all those precautions to have it under control. Genetics can play a role in it, because it is it is a chronic disease. It's an autoimmune disease, I'm sorry, and it does depend on what kind of background you have with health issues in your family. And everyday products can trigger it, even just hand soaps. I'm out in public, I go to a public restroom, I wash my hands could be stinging the rest of the day if it's lemon or something like that, or even lavender. And living with eczema, like I said before, daily moisturizing helps reduce flare-ups, and then certain clothing and soaps can affect it. For example, I work at a clothing store, and one of my uniforms is a wool sweater, and when I wear it, I have to wear a long sleeve underneath because it makes my eczema flare up on my arms. And the itching can definitely impact sleep and overall focus. There's days where it is so bad that I will cancel plans and just spend an hour or two just showering, reapplying, waiting for it to dry, shower, reapply, because right when you get out of the shower, your skin is just so, I don't even know how to explain it, but essentially it's open to the point where if you moisturize it, it's going to be life-changing, as opposed to in the middle of the day you're doing it. And then emotional effects, it does definitely affect me mentally and emotionally, because there's often times where it's really bad and it could be 100 degrees outside. I'll walk out in a long sleeve, which will make it worse with my sweat, but it's just so people won't see it, because I get asked all the time. For example, I got a haircut the other day, and my barber, he was like, "Oh, are you fighting?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And he's like, "Your neck is super red." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's eczema." So even just example like that, this is the point of this, is to explain what eczema is and make that better known to some people, because otherwise it's just what's wrong with their skin? Why is it all patchy? Because it gets bright red. And then just, it is a routine. You have to be on it 24/7, and it's not fun. Anyone that has it, which I guarantee someone that has it, it's awful. And then managing symptoms, it's identifying what triggers you, to prevent it from flaring up in the future. Use dermatologist approved products. Just eczema is an expensive hobby to have, which it's not a hobby. You're just stuck with it because you have to figure out what works for you. Like I wish I had them all here. I'm not at GCU right now. I probably have 20 different creams that I have for like different things. Like this one's during the day, this one as soon as I wake up, this one as soon as I get out of the shower, like, and I mix them. And this one's for my face, this one's for my arms, this one's for my hands. Like, for example, I have to use a different one for my face because I have a steroid cream that I use for my arms and hands, and it's too strong to put on my face because it's less skin. And then just managing symptoms, again, reducing stress to try and limit the flaring, which the flaring can stress, which makes it difficult to manage it. And then just making sure you use the right skincare products on the right areas where they are sensitive, because what might work here may not work here. And just being aware of it is the biggest thing. And then to conclude, eczema is more than just dry skin. Understanding it can reduce the stigma, and it builds empathy for people that have it. I see people have it and I just feel for them genuinely, because they can't control it. You can't get rid of it. Oh, you can. It's just depends on what kind of level you have. And I have more than like mild. Like I have a lot of eczema. And then just awareness to help support those who are living with it. And thank you. That was my presentation on eczema. Thanks.